Have you ever thought about where your produce comes from? Most grocery chains receive produce from various local and national farmers. In fact, there are about 3.4 million farmers in the United States today. But of that staggering number, only 45,000 are Black farmers. At the Better Buggy, we are a proud group of Atlanta-based Black-owned farmers, selling produce locally and nationwide. Our easy-to-navigate online platform makes it easy for you to make a one-time purchase or to simplify your life by subscribing to our weekly produce box. Whichever frequency you choose, you can order with confidence, knowing you'll receive 100% organic farm-fresh produce. If you're looking for a thoughtful gift for a loved one that they'd actually find useful, be sure to pop by our online store where you can snag a gift card your recipient can use to order their own produce and t-shirts. Ready to start supporting local Black-owned farms and making healthier food decisions? Visit thebetterbuggy.com now to start shopping.
As the flames from the Dixie fire burn out of control,
they picked up some heat signals here a few days ago.
Authorities issue evacuation orders.
That's why they evacuated 147.
But while many of the more than 16,000 under these orders have left,
fired up,
others like Jason Ackley are choosing to stay.
And we got sprinklers.
His wife and son have already evacuated. But instead, he and his brother are working on their own fire line.
We're really trying to take the fuel down so we can't get it, up into the crown of the trees and stuff.
The fire getting within about a quarter mile of the property.
It was a big scare, but this is everything. This is all we have. This is what we fight for. I mean, if we don't have this, where are we going to go?
The almost 218,000 acre fire has already destroyed almost 40 structures, and over 10,000 others are at risk.
No structure is ever worth a human life.
People here in Indian Falls had enough time to evacuate, but when they come back in a week or two, this is what they're going to find. If you look at this home here, the only thing left standing is the staircase. 2 of the cars were left here in the driveway. Of course, they're completely destroyed. If you look here, it's just a piece of what used to be the rim of this car. Firefighters telling me they were here until the very end, trying to save as many homes as possible, but it just became too dangerous.
The Dixie Fire is California's largest wildfire this year and the 14th largest in state history. With severe drought conditions continuing across the western U.S., wildfires becoming larger and more frequent.
We are seeing that wildland fires in California are growing in size, complexity, and frequency.
It's something that Ackley acknowledges. He knows he's putting his life on the line, but instead points to managing the forest and says it's what he will do until the very end.
When we see them red lights and them guys getting ready to go, I mean, we'll turn the sprinklers on and we'll, make our last minute prayer and we'll see what we can do. But at that point, I mean, we're going to stand here together. We've already decided that from day one.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Dixie fire is burning in California, and according to the U.S. Drought Monitor, they said the drought conditions have gotten even worse in the western part of the U.S. And the drought is actually dire as wildfires are just igniting all over the place in the West. So they said this is not a normal anymore. We need to prepare for anything. So the bootleg fire in Oregon, that's also still going. They got that about 53% contained, and that's been going on since the beginning of July. So that one is not out. So they're saying that nearly half of California is suffering an exceptional drought. And exceptional drought is supposed to be the absolute worst category of a drought. Nearly 14.5 million people are impacted, more than a 50% increase from last week, according to the Monitor, which is produced through a partnership between U.S. government agencies and the National Drought Mitigation Center. at the University of Nebraska, Lincoln. Further expansion of moderate to exceptional drought was introduced in parts of California and the Northwest as agricultural, wildfire, water supply impacts continue to mount, the center said. Northern California, Western Oregon, and Washington are under heat alerts, with triple digit heat causing smoldering conditions, CNN meteorologists said. There are also 2 dry thunderstorms across the Pacific North Coast, with dry thunderstorm potentially sparking new fires. Dry thunderstorms threat will be until at least Saturday, which is today, but may be extended later into the weekend into next week. California's wildfire season has been devastating, and the exacerbated drought conditions are bound to make it even worse. Wildfires in California have scorched close to 4 times the number of acres destroyed at this time last year. So far, 5 active large wildfires in the state have burned 361,023 acres, with the largest, the Dixie fire, destroying 240,595 acres alone. Its containment, 24% as of Friday. The fire is the 11th largest in the state history. The worsening drought is also affecting Oregon. Nearly 1/4 of the state is under an exceptional drought, a record high in the state, which makes it harder to control the massive bootleg fire. So there is no rain activity in this area at all, y'all. It is not, they're not even saying rain is coming, nothing, absolutely nothing. This is crazy. But y'all, please tell me what you think. I mean, these droughts and all of these natural disasters are going to happen. We are in the final days. Please leave your comment and subscribe. Don't forget to hit on the notification bell, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace, family.